So today we'll be taking a look at the latest on Bray Wyatt, a new mystery return teaser, Roman Reigns' update, and more. Let's start things off with the latest update on Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt will be freed from his 90-day non-compete clause on October 29th. The past few months have been filled with fan speculation and rumors about where his next wrestling destination will be. Some fans were leaning towards AEW, some fans leaning towards Impact Wrestling, and that has mostly been the top two options this entire time. Someone then stated the rumor that Bray Wyatt would appear at the AEW Rochester show, and even though the show was happening before his clause was up, this rumor still picked up momentum, but was obviously not true. He didn't appear that night, and there's been lots of new rumors ever since. The latest reports all claim that Impact Wrestling definitely has the lead when it comes to landing Bray Wyatt. Impact Wrestling just seems to be the number one choice and is starting to pull away from everyone else trying to sign Bray, according to these reports. Well, AEW president himself, Tony Khan, recently spoke about the signing of Bray Wyatt during a new interview with WFAN. He had this to say on Bray Wyatt. He's a great wrestler, and I have to be honest, we haven't really talked at all. I've known him in personal life and have gotten to spend a little bit of time with him. But as far as that, we haven't talked. I saw lots of rumors, but that isn't something anyone has really talked about, but you never know. So of course, when it comes to a big signing like this, you're never really knowing if someone is lying or not. Obviously, Tony Khan is not going to jump on a random interview and announce a big signing like Bray Wyatt. They'll keep it a secret and keep things hushed, like they do with all their big signings. So obviously, there's a chance that they maybe have talked. Maybe they haven't. It's just really hard to trust his word in this exact moment in time. But assuming that this is the truth, assuming that Bray and AEW haven't talked at all up until this point, it's making more fans start to believe that those Impact Wrestling rumors may be true after all. Everyone wants Bray in AEW because of all the possibility feuds that are loaded with that roster. But some fans have pointed out the roster may be a bit too stacked at this point. It's only a 2-hour show. They have so much talent and so much going on. Would they really have the room and that be a perfect fit for Bray Wyatt? That's been the con about Bray going to AEW that fans have been talking about a lot on recent months. Is there room for Bray Wyatt to breathe over there in such a loaded roster? That's why fans understood the Impact Wrestling move. Bray would still be able to cross over to AEW here and there, but he'll mostly be on Impact Wrestling and would instantly become the uncontested face for the company and have more breathing room over there. There's also been some rumors about Impact Wrestling's growing interest in Braun Strowman and how him and Bray could reunite in Impact. So obviously that'll be huge for Impact Wrestling if they can pull off the signing of two former WWE World Champions and bring them together. That'll be huge for them and could elevate them even more into the spotlight along with WWE and AEW. So just more evidence and proof here that Impact could potentially be pulling away with Bray Wyatt here. Reports claim that Impact Wrestling was doing whatever it takes to land Bray Wyatt. So who knows what they could offer him? Maybe they can offer him creative freedom. Obviously, that's something that's important and crucial for Bray's characters. He has a set vision for them, and it would be a big help if someone allowed him the freedom to take his character wherever he pleases. So maybe this could be a part of Impact's pitch as well, just more creative freedom for his character. Of course, nothing has been made official or announced, so technically, he could still go in either direction. But Impact Wrestling continues to look like the number one landing spot more and more by the day. But we'll have to wait and see on how that turns out. Bray will be freed to sign and appear wherever he so desires by late October, early November. NXT is in the early weeks of a rebrand and full makeover. One of the things that we've been seeing a lot lately with the new NXT is just more debuts, returns, and other new factors just to keep everything fresh and new. NXT just dropped a mysterious return teaser that already has fans talking. The teaser features a superstar walking in the woods at night with a shovel. They drop one line of dialogue that says, "I will bury the past so I can start again." The NXT Halloween Havoc graphic then comes up on screen with the date of October 26th, 2021. And that's all we got. So what can we take away from this teaser? Well, for starters, it's not a debut. It's more definitely a return of some sorts. They talk about burying the past to start again. That automatically tells us that it's someone who was recently a part of NXT. Maybe something went wrong. They didn't like how their last run ended. So they want to bury that in the past and start over. That seems to be the general direction in this current moment. So it's a returning superstar that wants a new fresh start. Next point to touch on, is it a man or a woman holding that shovel and saying this line? Well, majority of fans saying it's definitely a woman's body. So, how about the voice? Well, the voice is distorted and altered, but fans seem to be pointing out an accent in that voice. An accent that many fans believe to be Dakota Kai. Dakota was technically labeled as a free agent following the WWE draft. She made reference to that on Twitter and didn't really belong to a specific brand. But she seems to be #1 option on everyone's list for who could be behind this new return teaser. Some fans feel like the new version of Dakota can be the version that goes all the way to the NXT Women's title. So that'll be exciting to see as well. But besides Dakota, there's some more names floating out there. If it wasn't the accent and the appearance of a woman's body, Elias would have been high on this list of possibilities as well. Some fans forget that WWE was airing some teasers of Elias burying the old Elias, similar to what this mysterious person is doing at burying their past. So Elias's teasers from Raw very closely mirrors that NXT teaser, not to mention that those Elias teasers have vanished from Raw. So what if he was one of those superstars who went back to NXT, like Finn Balor? Some fans are discussing Ember Moon as well. She had a mysterious return teaser when she first returned to NXT last year. So there's some names out there for who this mystery person could be. But Dakota Kai is topping a lot of those lists. Roman Reigns is coming back to Raw. It was just announced that Roman Reigns will be returning to Raw on November 29th during Raw's Long Island show. Roman's last Raw appearance was back in September, and they wrote Roman onto Raw by having him have issues with Big E that week on SmackDown. So same question here. Why is Roman coming back to Raw in late November? It looks like the reason will be revealed in a week or so before that Raw appearance takes place. November 29th is after Survivor Series as well. So this won't be the usual build-up for the World Champion versus World Champion main event. So it definitely seems like a random Raw appearance as of right now. But surely we'll find out the reason behind Roman coming to Raw the closer we get to the actual date itself. Could the Raw appearance be Big E related, Rock related, or something else? We'll have to wait and see on that. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.